L
You
lawyer,
got it.
bro. Now I'm reverted back to poverty. I reverted back to poverty, Chad.
No, I felt like
Mods,
that
ban
was
Nathan.
necessary though.
Ban Nathan for a month.
They're
Ban Nathan
putting
right
fire to
now.
the
Yeah.
putting fuel to the fire.
Cause he don't got
Yep.
a backbone. That's why he didn't get punished. Kill,
And he's
bro.
been
I
trying
swear it's
hard,
on sight when I
extra
see him,
hard.
bro. I'm the very opposite of emotional.
So many
Can
people.
I keep some food?
Find your spot. The aisles are labeled. One side is for prosecutors, the other side is for the defense. All right, everyone. Welcome to court.
Judge.
The way this is going to work, I will call the prosecutors to share their case first. You guys are going to, unlike a normal courtroom, you guys are the only possible witnesses. You're going to take the witness stand, share via the Discord chat some of your evidence, your videos, present your case, and then the way it will work, we'll hear your case. There will be no arguments or interruptions from the defense. Then the defense will share their case, and then me and Guy will go into the back room, convene, decide on what we think happened, and then we'll come back and you guys will be able to do a little bit of a debate before we make a final verdict.
Sounds
With
good.
that being said, Angel, you are first. You're called to the witness stand. Please share your testimony of the events.
All right. Bro. Okay. Okay. So, hello, I'm Caden's lawyer. The events, as were played out, I was able to review the live unedited footage that was from Caden's live stream, and from the video evidence of which I saw that at first the situation started out as two friends playing around, and then when Eric had placed his TNT onto Wally's grave, then it turned into more of a serious situation. Caden had asked him to remove the TNT or he would kill him. Then Eric removed the TNT, from which at that point there seemed to be a bit of a disagreement about what to do. Caden had struck him, and then from there it went to Eric pulling out his weapon and fighting back. And then Caden had requested for Eric to leave. Eric refused to leave. It became a bigger blowout within Caden's home. Eric moving and then returning. Caden continuously asking him to leave his property, refusing to leave his property. It becoming a fight. And then when Eric eventually left, Caden followed him home. It became into a bigger argument because Caden was upset that Wally's grave was disturbed and disrespected in such a way, and that Eric was comfortable enough to hit him in his own home and bring TNT into his own home. So Caden tried to do the same. A fight ensued, and as compensation for Caden's troubles, he ended up taking a um, a piece of or a set of backup armor that was in Eric's base. And then Caden had left. It became a further scuffle because Caden wanted to do the same thing that Eric did with the TNT, but that ended up not working out. Within this court case today, we are going to kind of deliberate over the fact that Caden already acknowledges that the situation shaked out in not the best way, and both of them could have gone about it better. But ultimately, his issue with it is that Eric repeatedly did not leave his base and continued to fight with him when asked, which further exasperated the issue and the fact that Eric had placed TNT onto Wally's grave, knowing what a sore subject that was, which initially instigated the entire scuffle within the first place. Um, Hayden is only asking for two things worth of compensation within this court case. He's asking that Eric relinquishes his current amount of TNT, which last documented by the prosecution was 24 pieces of TNT. He relinquishes it to the court and acknowledges that he will no longer bring TNT to Caden's base. Caden has agreed to no longer bring to keep things fair, but Hayden would also like compensation for his struggle and emotional.
Okay. A few questions. From what you said, it seems like your client several times throughout this process was almost antagonistic.
Okay.
And I know that in his eyes it might seem like he was provoked to do so, but I just want to know your justification for his response in that situation.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Angel? I think you're muted on the... There you go.
Oh, wait, me. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I want to know your justification for Caden's responses to him being provoked and how you justify him responding in such an antagonistic way.
Okay. So I will say that while Caden's response wasn't the best within the situation, if someone is going to place TNT onto the home of or the resting place of someone you care about deeply, that's going to garner an emotional response. And Eric was asked numerous times to leave Caden's property, and he refused to leave and fought with Caden to almost bringing Caden to death in that scenario. So while Caden can acknowledge that his emotional response wasn't the best, there was a lot in that situation from the defense's side that caused him to react that way. He's acknowledging that his reaction wasn't the best, which is why he's willing to relinquish his TNT, but he believes because the situation wasn't instigated by him, he should be able to receive some compensation for that.
Understood. Do you have any video or photo evidence you would like to share with the court before your case is adjourned and the defense gets the chance to speak?
Yes. Can you send that the clips that you sent me to the court, please?
Which one?
Just all the ones that you had sent me.
Okay, cool.
After me and
Okay.
Guy deliberate, just want to let you guys know, Caden and Eric will both be asked to share and speak.
And my horses are in
Oh,
there.
this room's cool, Kaden.
What room?
You should come here. Come to the grave. Rip Wally. Come to Wally's grave.
If you ignite it, I will kill you. How dare you disrespect his grave? How dare you disrespect his grave?
Hit me one more time. Hit me one more time, and I will burn this entire server, including you, to the ground.
Now hold on now. Did he just threaten me? Yes, he did. Guess what? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He said he would burn the entire server to the ground. So he's not only threatening my estate, but also the judge's estate. Also, did he not desecrate the grave of my son? The brother of Willie the Gassed? That's absolutely crazy, Taxi. Like, what you want me to do with that? No. You think I'm gonna let that disrespect slide? Of course I'm gonna hit it with my sword. Bro's wearing full netherite armor, protection 4. Of course that's not gonna do anything to him. So how am I supposed to take this except for an act of war? Trying to blow up my base that I took days to build. Not just my base, the grave, the memorial of my son. This is absolutely disgusting and atrocious behavior. I had to retaliate. Continue.
Okay. That was some good evidence. Thank you.
There is more if you do not mind.
Yep. Now's your chance.
Okay.
You want to test this out? Oh.
Get out. Get out. Get out right now. Get out. Get out. Leave. How? Oh, I'm killing you. Oh, it's on. Oh my gosh, where are you?
Y'all are getting violent.
So you're gonna come hit me,
I can't
and
even
then
see, bro.
you're gonna come put TNT in my house, then try to fight me, and then hit me, and then leave? How dare you? How dare you, bro? How dare you? Okay, I'm about to die. Oh, I'm about to fall. Shoot. Oh, dang.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing right now, there was just a lot of dueling after the initial provocation is what happened, basically.
And then there is one more clip, Your Honor, if that is okay.
We'll allow one more.
Maybe.
Child! Oh my! I'm going to his base right now. I'm going to his base. I'm going to his base.
Okay,
I'm
bro,
going
I'll
to his
press
base
down the
now.
TNT right now.
Huh? Huh? Okay, I know that was kind of hard to hear. So let me tell you what he said. He said, okay, I'll blow it up right now. He threatened to blow up my base right then and there. So of course I'm gonna go to his base. Of course. And notice I wanna put context into this. Hold on. Let me put context into this. Slow down. Alright. The judge just said, I'll allow one more. Keep in mind, right now, we're not supposed to be talking. Only the lawyers are supposed to be talking. Us, the people who hide our attorneys, our lawyers, aren't supposed to be talking or defending ourselves right now. This is important information I want you to remember for what's upcoming next after I finish showing my clips. Because when he shows his clips, he does something absolutely appalling. That's not fair to me at all. You'll see. Let's find out. Continue. In this clip, I would like to highlight that he said, okay, I'll blow up the TNT right now. And then that is how I leave it.
All right. So the prosecution now will rest their case. The defense now gets a chance to share. Nathan, if you would want to come up.
Honor.
Wait, would I be able to say something about that video that was just played?
You'll get a chance to deliberate, but not yet.
Yes, sir. Coming up to the stand, Your Honor. How you doing?
Doing good.
Okay. Good evening, chat. To begin, my client does admit to hitting Caden during the scuffles. We can't really deny that, but he's denying any intention of blowing anything up. And he wants to come to a compromise to get his armor back and is willing to discard any TNT as long as Caden is willing to do the same. He will not relinquish his armor.
Stop. Take lives. What do you mean by that? Yeah.
I want y'all to remember this moment. He said his armor. Not my armor. His armor. Don't let this man fool you. He's not even a lawyer for real. Continue.
Oh my lord. Said he will not relinquish his armor that he has and has made for himself and his lawyer. He wishes to condemn Caden for his actions as he believes he overreached and wishes to cause a conflict. Although he makes these claims, he does not wish for Caden to lose anything, any of his belongings, except for the TNT that both will remove. As long as that just doesn't wish him to lose any of his belongings as he has and be robbed of his things. And he wishes for us to come to an understanding so we can solve conflicts within our glorious server.
Okay, nice,
That's
short
our
and
side,
sweet.
Lefty.
Do you all have any video evidence or photo evidence you would like to share that was not shared in the
Yes.
prosecution's case?
My client, would you like to whip it out?
Yes, I would.
right.
So first of all, Your Honor, did you hear sound in any of those videos?
I did not know.
Okay, so I'm about to share my screen here the same way.
See, at this point, I know the judge has it out for me. Because ain't no way bro did not tell me he couldn't hear any sound and thought I was playing these clips with no sound. I know y'all could hear the sound. I'm watching the recording back and I hear the sound. So what's telling me is he's already been paid off and he's like, oh, this way, it's just easy to prove that Caden's just wrong. So this is just easier for me just to kill him and just make him out to be a villain. A demon. Someone that's below dirt. Nah, he ain't gonna get me. Continue.
Hopefully you can hear whenever I do, and I will put a little bit more context into those videos. as soon as I figure out how to do that. Here we go. All right. So first we're gonna show right before the whole incident started. There was a new chatter in the stream that I had never met before. It was somebody named Jake. Not really that important, but throughout the whole time, he starts making these comments. He says here, can everybody see this?
Yes, sir.
This is, keep in mind, this is before any of the stuff with the grave or anything. He says here, kill him. Hayden then responds, I will. And he says, okay. I even have a clip here of him. Can you guys hear this?
I'm saying I will to the casino stream. I'm not saying I'm going to do casino stream.
Yep. So that was him clarifying that he wasn't saying he was going to do the casino stream that Jake was also talking about. He was clarifying something else. And then here is the clip that started everything.
If you ignite it, I will kill you. How dare you disrespect his grave?
Okay.
How dare you disrespect his grave?
Hit me one more time. Hit me one more time, and I will burn this entire server, including you, to the ground.
Don't make me do this, bro.
Don't do it. Don't hit me.
You put TNT on Wally's grave. How dare you? That's disrespectful. You know what's crazy?
I didn't do nothing.
You know what's crazy? I could take you right now. You're not wearing your
Why?
chest
Because
plate.
you have strength potions?
You put on your face.
Actually, you probably couldn't have. No, you probably couldn't, because you would do damage, but then I still have my totem, and then I also could just.
You want to test it out?
No. You want to test this out? Oh.
Get out. Get out. Get out right now. Get out. Get out. Leave. How? Oh, I'm killing you! Oh, it's on! Oh my gosh, where are you? So you're gonna come hit me, and then you're gonna come put TNT in my house, then try to fight me, and then hit me, and then leave? How dare you? How dare you, bro? How dare you? Okay, I'm about to die. Oh, I'm about to fall. Shoot. Oh, dang. Oh,
So he then left the game, and then he immediately said this right after. Oh, wait, not this. Sorry. 1 second. There it is.
And we're spawning it in his, not his pencil, in the underground one. That's what we're doing.
He's referring to a wither.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the pencil would hurt me more. Anyways, and so I'm almost done here, Your Honor.
See, he's wholeheartedly defending himself. What is his lawyer doing right now? He's just sitting there, sitting pretty. We're not allowed to defend ourselves, and guess what? The judges is letting him defending himself. That's not fair. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to me at all. I didn't get the chance to defend myself at all. All I did was say some clarifying things, because guess what? He couldn't hear my clips. So, what did he do?
What did you do? Nothing.
Just let him defend himself. Look at his lawyer just watching him defend himself like nothing's happening, like he's not doing anything, like he's not even doing his job. Gosh. Continue.
I have a few more clips. I'm sorry. I'm not going to show you these full long ones, but here is the next part that caused him to go to my base.
Maybe. Child! Oh my! I'm going to his base right now. I'm going to his base. I'm going to his base.
So, okay, I would like to clarify. This is right where he cut off the clip. Right. Well, hold on. This part.
I'm going to his base now.
When I said I was going to place the TNT right then, but he failed to leave out this part, which was immediately after, by the way. I said no, I'm not placing down any TNT. I wouldn't blow anything. And so that's the end of that clip. What I also failed to notice was any clips regarding any of the stuff that happened at my base, which was right here. So Eventually, after there, he left, sprinted to my base. I followed him. And he goes down here.
Back away! Don't do it! Back away from me!
There's a lot of threatening going on.
You hit me again! Hit me again! I dare you! Hit me again! I dare you! I dare you! Hit me again! I dare you!
I'm backing away.
Back away! Back away all the way to the side! Back away! Go in that corner! Go in that corner right now! Stop moving close to me.
Huh?
Stop moving. Go all the way in the corner.
I'm not moving.
Go in the corner right now.
I'm in the corner, bro. Come on now. Put the TNT down. Relinquish Caden. How about this? At our meeting, I won't relinquish my armor, right? But
Relinquish
I will
your TNT right now. Or I'm blowing your base. I'm blowing your base right now if you don't beat.
Because it's mutually no.
No,
because
if
the reason I have TNT.
I could care less about my base right now. I could care less about my base.
It's mutually assured. It's mutually assured destruction, bro.
Okay.
No.
Hey, back up! Back up! Back up! Back up right now! A few TNT to try and calm him down.
That's it, bro.
I didn't give him everything. I lied about it. He lied. Do we really want a liar out on our streets, our server streets? No. I say kill him. Like, I don't think that's too bad. I say kill him. Like, I can think nothing worse than someone who assaults someone in their own home, places, threatens explosives, and just is a liar. Like, I think the evidence is pretty, like, continue. All your teeth.
I don't. No, I'm not kidding. No, because it's not fair to me. It's not fair to me to give up all of my.
Give me all your TNT. I knew you were saying you have me some left. I knew you had some left. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. I dare you to touch me. I dare you to touch me right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I have 20 more.
I know. Give it to me. So I want to clarify. I, once again, in all of those clips, immediately destroyed the TNT as soon as I placed it. I never once actually tried to light it. To give you all your 3, 2, 1. Dang it! Dang it! Ah! 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 I have one left. I have one left. I have one left.
Ignite it, Kaden. Ignite it, bro. Just
give me my TNT back. Give me my TNT back. You want me to ignite it?
Or what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, big guy?
Use that! What? Okay. So I feel it's important to end it here, as there's nothing else really of importance that happened after that. It was more me trying to negotiate like I previously was. All attempts immediately shot down. It seems to me, from my perspective, that the only way Caden will be happy is if he can just freely take my stuff and do whatever he wants without any sort of punishment. And again, I'm sorry for placing the
Not
TNT.
to interrupt.
Yeah.
It's not your place to speak yet.
Yeah.
Is that an objection, Caden?
Yes. Bro's been defending himself for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes in this stream. Like, at this point, I already know who his favorite is and who he's gonna pick. Like, how you gonna be like, I'm gonna be unbiased and then be biased off of it? Like, let's be so serious, man. He been defending himself for 10 minutes. Explaining this clip. And what is his lawyer doing? Just sitting there, bro. He's not doing anything, bro. He's just making me feel mad. What to do. Continue. Yes, sir.
Okay, understood. Objection abstained. You are no longer allowed to speak until it's your turn. Guy, we have seen enough of the evidence. You and me, we're going to go in this back room. You want to follow me this way? Everyone else, yep. Nathan, you can retire to the pews. We're going to go this way. Be seated.
Okay, my thing is kind of glitching out. I'll get there one way or another.
Okay, yeah, we don't need you anymore.
Nope.
Okay, Court, listen up, please. You can be here, guy. I'm just kidding. We will now have a chance to hear from our two people that are being implicated in this case. They both get a chance to speak. Me and Guy have come to an idea of what we think our verdict will be. But if you have anything that you can say that you think could be like necessary in order to change your mind or lessen your potential sentence, you can go ahead. For this one, we'll go ahead and start with Caden, since we just heard from Eric. Caden, you may now take the stand. And for this part, go ahead and face me.
Okay. Judge, may I begin my case?
You may begin.
Okay. I believe that a lot of context was left out of Eric's explanation to defend himself through his clips. I believe he snuck in a few ways to defend himself to curate his agenda to y'all's minds before y'all made that decision, and I'm gonna go ahead and defend myself now. So if I share my screen again, I would like to highlight just the duration of which he harassed me in my base. And allow me to pose a question towards you, Your Honor. If someone was in your base as you were beginning to start like actually creating your base, like in the beginning when you finally have the actual plan that you wanted to execute in your base, and was placing TNT all over your base, would you react negatively to that, Your Honor? Even though they weren't even blowing it up.
I believe so.
He began at let the court,
unless it was in jest.
Obviously, but let's note the duration at which he did this. It started at 1 hour 32 18 seconds, and as you can clearly see, we go all the way when I leave my base to go towards his. It goes all the way to about 42 minutes. So he's clearly been harassing me for 8+ minutes. That's almost a full Minecraft cycle, a day and night, constantly as I'm trying to build up my base, threatening me with TNT. He has 24 units of TNT, Your Honor, on his person. And before, even though you can't hear my audio, and I quote, and you can check with him later, because I'm not lying, he said, "I want to blow something up," before he came to my base.
I want to make a nuke, bro.
What's wrong with you?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been planning on it for a minute, because I got end crystals, because those are stronger than TNT.
He said, and I quote, "I want to blow something up." Because I asked you, why do you have 24 units of TNT on you? And he said, "I want to blow something up." So how else am I supposed to react when he comes to my base placing TNT all over the place, hitting me with his sword, than to be in fear and to want to defend my own base, Your Honor, because I put so much work into my base, which you yourself actually admitted it actually looks kind of decent. Not the best, but kind of decent. So I was very proud of myself and wanted to execute more into building up my base. In addition, I told him to leave. He left and then came back to fight me some more. In my experience, I don't think the victim would run away and come back to their said bully for more. I think it's quite the opposite, actually, Your Honor. In what world does prey seek out their predator? That's just the law of nature. That's just the law of nature.
Can you clarify that statement for me?
In what way?
You're saying in what world doesn't?
In what way doesn't? In what way does the assaultant
In that
run away.
analogy, are you
Mhm.
assuming that you are, in fact, the prey, and Eric is being the predator?
Yes, he is the predator, but claiming to be the prey. He's claiming to be the person who's being attacked, being taken advantage of through a power dynamic.
It seems through the clips that we were shown from Eric that a lot of them, which were pretty condemning, were some of the exact same clips that you shared, just with some sound and some better context. It seems like you were doing a lot of the attacking as well.
Yes,
What do you have to say about that?
I will admit to that. But now, as I'm gonna share my screen again. Can you still see my screen, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'm gonna play this clip.
You can watch
for longer.
You can watch, but we need to confiscate his netherite.
I'm clearly
getting too out of hand
by myself. Right, I'm playing the game. Right,
confiscate
he's nowhere to
his
be
netherite.
found. Right, he's nowhere to be found. I'm just hanging around my base,
and we need a fair, impartial judge.
And as you can clearly see,
and
I'm
how
just chilling
we'll
right
know
now. I'm just chilling.
How we'll consent
I'm not going
to,
after him.
Whatever decision we'll make.
I'm not.
Who's gonna be the impartial judge, Isaiah?
Yes.
And I in this clip, I'm saying I'm not gonna go after him. We're gonna go to court, and Isaiah will be the impartial judge. And if I go up,
I'm not gonna do it.
I just skipped a minute ahead. I'm still at my base, not antagonizing him. And he comes back. He comes back immediately, interpearly into my thing. And as soon as he comes back, he flies away.
You hate me.
He keeps coming back. He keeps coming back. He comes back again.
I didn't mean to. I just teleported behind you because I wanted to scare you.
And his reasoning is because he wants to scare me.
But then it spawned an endermite.
Dang it!
So
Does
I'm over
he
here.
state that reasoning?
Yes, he does. He says verbatim, and you can, because you can't hear the clip right now, you can ask him if he says this. And if he denies it, I will send you a Snapchat. I'll send a video to said group chat immediately with the audio. If he denies it.
Wait, bro.
And then he just goes around my base over and over again. He goes away again once he realizes I'm following him, because I want him to leave my base. My whole objective of this is for him to leave my base, because I'm done. Because he's been bothering me for 8 minutes plus this entire time. And again, in my mind, I'm hearing, I have in my mind he has 24 units of TNT, and he wants to blow something up, and he wants to scare me. Placing TNT, he's staying at my base by choice. I'm trying to defend he's trespassing because he's no longer allowed at my base. I just said leave my base, and I in no way extended another invitation saying come back to my base. I'm trying to work on my base, and he's getting in the way of that. And I think, Your Honor, I have all the right to attack him in this scenario because he's trespassing.
Okay, understood. Thank you. We can now hear from Eric.
Your Honor, can I say one more reasoning before we end?
One
more thing. The thing that he left out when we went to his base, that I think is very crucial and important. I offered a trade immediately after we went to his base, before I even placed any TNT in his base. I said, I will leave right now if you give me all your units of TNT, because I do not trust you to have all that TNT.
He didn't leave that out. He had that in there.
I know, but he didn't bring attention to it, and he said no. When he did say he would accept said offer, he lied to me.
It was an aggressive. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Quiet in the court, please. Order. It was an aggressive attempt at a trade, from what the video showed and what it sounded like. If it was me personally in that situation, I wouldn't want to give up my arms or my weapons in that instance either.
At this point, I'm completely convinced the judge is paid off. The court system is no longer just, and I'm being taken advantage of. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. What do you think?
Because at this point, he's been chased back to his home, possibly rightfully so.
Listen to that wording. Listen to it. Possibly? He already made a decision in his mind. He's not even listening to me anymore. Possibly? No. This is not a fair, just court system. This is what's the word? Unjust, unfair.
You know, but he's in his home. He wants to defend his own home, and you're asking him to give up his own source of defense in his own home. I can't justify that as a valid like trade option.
Bro's talking about TNT like it's like a gun. Bro uses the TNT to blow up me. He blow up his house. He not defending his house at all anymore. He the construction crew. He demolishing it himself. Am I wrong? No. But could you justify
in this situation?
Can you justify the fact that I'm acting this way because he's been acting the way he is, attacking me in my own home, harassing me in my own home after I asked him to leave politely the first time? I did ask him to leave prior to the
You'll have to wait for the verdict to hear that.
All I heard at this point is, shut up, Caden. You're wrong because I say you're wrong. Just because I'm saying Eric can defend his home doesn't mean you can. You suck. And I'm going to kill you. That's all I heard. That's literally all I heard. Okay.
We'll now hear from Eric.
Okay, thank you. So, first of all, I'd like to say, Caden has tried to paint me as this person who's trying to play victim here. I'd like to bring attention to the fact that my lawyer, on behalf of me, said the very first thing he said was that I admit to attacking him multiple times. Some of the times, yeah, self-defense. Other times, I may have been provoking him. But I'm not portraying myself as some sort of prey that is, waiting to get attacked. I do think that he did make several attempts on me. And I'm actually kind of glad he brought up that clip with the Ender Pearl, where I was like kind of sneaking around. If you'd like, could I show that clip with sound, please?
Yes.
That's exactly right, Chet. He pleaded guilty to assault, but he doesn't.
All right.
He doesn't even realize what he's doing.
So where is that clip? I believe it is right here.
Didn't mean to. I just teleported behind you because I wanted to scare you, but then it spawned an Endermite.
You make me angry. Were you about to leave or something?
Me?
Get away from me. Oh, get away from me.
Murder him for content? No. Goodbye. Wait, bro. Let me be mysterious. Alright.
Dang it! I did it to myself. Dang it!
Yeah. I just want to say one more thing. If you would like any more context to any of the clips, I believe I have all of it, so I can show. But I believe that I rest my case.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat.
Yep.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Would you mind if I say something of how it affects me personally?
Yes, I would be interested to hear that.
So, the armor that was taken, Eric was planning to give that to me, but also make more armor sets to decorate that secret bunker. So he was making
objection.
A whole bunch of...
What's your objection?
Objection. That evidence is circumstantial at best.
Yeah, Your Honor, that's
Angel.
hearsay.
Angel, the lawyer says the objection. Angel, what's the objection?
Yes, objection that evidence is circumstantial at best. There is no physical proof to prove intent of the armor. So all the evidence that we can go by in this court is that it was armor within Eric's base. We cannot take any emotional intent within that matter because there is no proof.
That objection is sustained, Nathan.
Okay,
I'm sorry, but we have no way to know what that armor might actually be used for.
I guess to know why that armor was mine is because I share Eric's base. Whoa. But his base is also my base, and he said to me on not on it wasn't on stream, but he was gonna make me some armor. He was like, "Oh, I'm actually gonna make you some armor." But
I want y'all to keep in mind, this man said that it was Eric's armor earlier. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Nah.
yeah, he said he would
Yes.
make me armor. And
Objection.
another objection. Go for it.
Angel. You're
I'm
muted.
sorry. That
What was your
me.
objection?
No, that was within the same objection. I have no.
Okay. Yeah, Nathan, we can't address the armor, unfortunately.
Okay, that's completely fine. But what else? The whole time, if you hear in the video of Eric's clip, of both of their clips of whenever they first got to Eric's bunker, it says Hayden says that Eric says he doesn't even have flint and steel to light the TNT, while Caden says he does. Now that video was like all of that one stream. So Eric had no time to go put flint and steel in a chest, meaning he didn't even have flint and steel at Caden's base to light the TNT he was playing around with. So
the reason why I'm typing objection here is because I didn't know he didn't have flint and steel. How was I supposed to know? He didn't tell me. So I'm under the impression that he has flint and steel because he told me, I want to blow something up. I want to build a nuke. So I'm fearing for my life. So to my, humble opinion, that's hearsay. So I wrote objection. Yeah, continue.
all the TNT he was like placing and immediately breaking, he wouldn't have even been able to light it because he never had TNT.
Yep, I gathered that from the videos. What's the objection?
Okay. Another objection.
Angel.
I'm really not sure. Let me discuss this with my client.
Why is the client making objections?
Yeah. Caden, you can't make any more objections. Angel has to make the objections.
In mind, I didn't get to defend myself like 3 or 4 times like Eric did. I only did once. So I think this is unfair. I can't speak. Eric got to say everything he got to say and more. Me, I only got to speak once. So you tell me. Does this seem fair?
All right, Nate, I did understand that from the context of the video, Nathan.
All right, cool. Yeah, that is.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, that's all I have to share. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yep. All right, go ahead and have a seat. If there are any last comments, otherwise we will go ahead and go forward with the verdict.
May I say something?
Anyone?
None, Your Honor. None, Your Honor.
Caden, I will speak
Caden.
as a lawyer.
Angel,
Okay?
you're free to speak.
Thank you, Your Honor. First, we would like to acknowledge that while Eric provided later context saying that he never had flint and steel to light it in the first place, when he was within Caden's base placing TNT, he never provided that context, meaning that Caden was acting purely through self-defense. Geez, when he had seen Eric placing the TNT. And also within the clips, when Caden and Eric were initially about to start the first brawl, said that he wanted to try out fighting Eric, and Eric first claimed no, so Caden was going to walk away. Then Eric placed a second piece of TNT on his base, further in the conflict. Eric was asked to leave multiple times. He chose not to.
All right, I'm going to have to overrule you on this. We were able to see all of that context in the video.
Okay.
If you have anything new to bring to light, that would be this. Now is the time to share that. If not, go ahead and rest your case, please. How it seems to me, Eric showed up to Caden's base and placed a piece of TNT on the grave of Caden's Happy Gast, and it was not ignited. It seemed to be, in the judge's opinion, in the opinion of this court, to be in jest and not a serious fighting matter, but nonetheless still an attack on property, which is not tolerated underneath the Fifth Amendment. So that will not be tolerated in this realm as well. But that attack, although seemingly harmless, was then followed up with a quite non-harmless amount of aggression from Caden that is not tolerated by this court at all. The constant fighting, the constant challenging to a duel from Caden, that verbiage alone is enough to, in my mind, portray him as guilty. But what really took it over the line for me is when Caden left his own property and pursued Eric all the way back to his property and then continued to harass him in his own home. That will not be tolerated in this realm at all. And while Eric was in the wrong to at least portray an attack on Caden's base, even though it wasn't jest, you cannot go ahead and turn around and do the same thing in his base and then expect not to be guilty. So the official court ruling is that both of you, for the remainder of the next month, will relinquish all of your TNT stores, both of you. They'll be put in a common space, and then every time one of us will log on to the realm, we'll check that number, make sure it hasn't changed. If you guys are found with any TNT in any of your chests or on...
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
your person at all, that will be confiscated, and then your punishment will be increased. So both of you will be affected by that. Based on those videos and the clips, the contest that me and Guy came to is that Caden, you were in the wrong the majority of the time. While Eric should not have trespassed, you took it to the next level by attacking him consistently, antagonizing him in his own home to a level that he did not antagonize you. So, what we're going to do, me and Guy are going to go and confer on the additional punishment that you will have to face. I have two options for us. Option one is that you will be required to strip down of all of your armor, put them in a chest that will remain safe in your base. But then you must set your respawn point, and then we'll destroy your bed and kill you and send you back to spawn, requiring you to make your way back to your homeland and your base on your own. As sort of an exile, give you time to think about the way that you can handle this better in the future. Another option that I've also considered is to encase you in obsidian and give you the weakest pickaxe that we can possibly give you that can still break obsidian and require you to dig yourself out, which will take quite a while. So both of those are options that will just give you a little bit of time to think, to reflect on how we could have handled that better, while both of you are still also being punished for just leading to this whole disaster. That's the official court ruling. Yeah, I'm open to any comments, but that is what's going to happen.
Yes, Your Honor. May I speak?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might have missed this. I'm sorry. Is there any ruling on what happens to the netherite that was stolen?
Is that still not in your possession?
No, it is not. And I also would like to know, I did give back the TNT that I took from him, the 4 pieces, when he tried to blow up my
that
base.
netherite should be returned immediately.
Oh,
I'm shocked that has not already.
Oh, I'm gonna crash out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Katie,
Oh my gosh!
You're muted. It would appear.
Oh, sorry, Your
Probably
Honor.
because you're ran. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor. I shall return that backup netherite set immediately.
Would you like to plead your case?
Yes, I would. May I take the stand, please?
No.
Or shall I do it right here?
You can do it right there.
I feel as though, although I respect Your Honor very much so, your opinion and Guy's opinion very much so, I feel as though the fact that I was harassed for 8 minutes constantly and brought to the point that I was brought to Eric knowing that I'm set to quote unquote crash out and still chose to antagonize me, I feel as though I should not be punished. And the reverse should
Unfortunately, it
be.
is the opinion of the court that your attack, the attack that was made upon you by Eric, was made in jest. That's just the opinion that we've come to after reviewing all the evidence that we have. So that objection will not be held up.
Your Honor,
Yes, Angel.
while I do not request that my client be abstained from punishment, I do request a lighter sentence, as to speak. The prosecution and the defense came into this court with two ideas. One was a disagreement on the netherite, and the other was an agreement on how we would handle the TNT situation. Both of those things have been resolved. Hayden is willingly relinquishing the TNT, and while I can acknowledge that my client reacted in a negative way, and while the scale of which that reaction was large, that reaction was still due to the actions of the defense. And if the defense never had did their actions in the first place, Hayden would have never went to that level of reaction. So while I understand that my client had reacted in a way that wasn't exactly forthcoming, I do request a reduced sentence, considering the circumstances being what they were, considering the emotion behind how this initial issue
We're not
started
allowed to do
and
mistrials.
how everyone within the court was aware of how emotional King felt
It was
about
agreed
these
upon that we're
things
not allowed to
going
do
into
mistrials.
what the circumstances of the situation was. Obviously, Caden cannot go with punishment, but I do believe that the sentence shouldn't be to be.
Do you have a sentence in mind?
While I think that I would say that the TNT punishment is very fair, so that can stay within the court. I think that the best case scenario would be probably the situation in which he would have to go to, maybe not necessarily go to spawn, but have him fly to a faraway point. Someone fly with him to a faraway point. He relinquishes his elytra, and with his armor, he can return back to home just without his elytra. That way, he's still continuing the journey, but it's a slightly lesser sentence because he still has his armor.
Here's what we'll do. I will compromise with you. What we'll do, this will also probably give Eric a little bit more of a sentencing as well, just because he also contributed so much to this issue. What we'll have them do, Caden will still be sent back to spawn through death. That's the way that we're going to do that. But what will happen, we'll send Eric back to spawn. He can fly there, but he is required to leave him a set of iron armor and tools in a boat in order to help him get back. So that way he won't be stranded without anything. But we're not going to allow him to have his netherite. But that will lessen this sentence.
I understand, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. The court is now adjourned. Caden, what we'll do, we'll head over to your base, and then we'll carry out the sentence.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll make my way over there right now.
All right. Court adjourned.
I'm killing everyone.
Bro, I don't even have my mouse out.
I'm killing everyone.
How do I get out of here?
I'm killing everyone! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I knew it.
No, bro, they just left.
I
and
knew
left
it. I knew it was rigged.
I don't know. Nope.
I gave everything to this realm, chat.
No.
I gave everything.
No.
Never mind.
I got everyone elytras. I did everything, bro.
Yo, why is there a zombie in your base?
I can't. I literally can't. They will find me. They will literally find me. They will literally find me.
Get out of the way. Caden. Thank you. You can step out of the bed. Are you ready? Stand next to the bed for me. Are you ready?
I'll be back.
Best of luck, soldier.
I love you, Kevin.
It's kind of sad. Now I kind of want to cry for real. What the
There's
heck?
another right.
L lawyer,
Got it.
bro. Now I'm reverted back to poverty. I reverted back to poverty, Chad.
Nah, I feel
Mods,
like that
ban
was
Nathan.
necessary though.
Ban Nathan for a month.
They're
Ban Nathan
putting
right
fire to
now.
the putting fuel to the fire.
Cause he don't got a backbone. That's why he didn't get punished. Kill,
he's
bro.
been
I
trying
swear it's
hard.
on sight when I see him, bro. I'm the very opposite of emotional.